Thanks for letting me be your hook.
Oh.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hello. Thank you so much, Dr. Quinton. That was inspiring. And thanks for sharing your life and your cystic fibrosis story with us. I know that we all learned a great deal. At this time, we're going to have a special presentation honoring this year's Heroes of Hope, a program sponsored by Genentech. So I'd like to introduce Aaron Levine from Genentech. He's here to speak on behalf of the Heroes of Hope program. Can I have Aaron join me up here on the stage?
This is on? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Hi, thank you very much for having me. My name is Aaron Levine. I work at Genentech, and I started working at Genentech about 3 years ago in sort of the respiratory area, working on cystic fibrosis as well as another area of respiratory therapy. And after getting involved with the cystic fibrosis community and meeting a lot of folks, a lot of whom are here, as quickly as possible, I tried to sort of absolve myself of that other side of what I was working on in order to dedicate myself to CF, which is what I've been doing for the past 2 years. It's just such an inspirational community here. It's unbelievable, with people working together from patients and caregivers and advocates and physicians and centers and industry, and it's really amazing and inspirational to work with, as we've just heard from Dr. Quinton. But I wanted to thank Carol and David for not only for having us here today, but just for everything that they do, everything with hosting this conference, a real milestone at 25 years. And for everything they do with CFRI throughout the year, and also for the support that they give to the Heroes of Hope program. And they've done that for a lot of years, and they get the word out on what is this program and who are the recipients. And we're very grateful for the work that Carol and David and CFRI do. So in terms of Heroes of Hope, which is, over the last few years has been somewhat of an online event, why do a live recognition event like this? And I think it's really just to take advantage of this great opportunity to be in front of so many members of the CF community and show how grateful we are to the community and how grateful we are to you. And we just felt it was a unique opportunity to share this update with this live audience. So in terms of Heroes of Hope, I should give a little description, or how many in the audience are familiar with the Heroes of Hope program? Yeah, you four probably. All right, so over half. All right, not bad. So I'll give you a little bit of a description. This is a program created 8 years ago by Genentech, and it was designed to bring hope to the CF community by highlighting individuals with CF who are role models, who are inspirational in the community through their dedication to proactively managing their health, being adherent to their therapies. And recipients are nominated by, really they can be nominated by anybody. They can be nominated by family, by friends, by members of the CF Center. And then the nominations are voted on by a panel of 6 people. And the panelists, none of whom are from Genentech actually, they're all members of the CF community in terms of patients, caregivers, advocates, healthcare providers. So they do a majority vote on who's going to become the recipient of Heroes of Hope in a particular month. And the nomination form is now really easy, by the way. You can just go to heroesofhope.com and nominate somebody through the online mechanism there. It's very, very simple. So what we're here to do tonight is talk about heroes and what they've been up to since they were recipients of the Heroes of Hope. And so up on stage tonight, we have some of our past heroes, and we're very thankful that these folks were able to make it here to be with us tonight. So we've got our past heroes, Paul Quinton, as we just heard from, Dan Lagasse, Michelle Compton, and Carrie Sheehan. And Carrie's here to share an update on Maggie Sheehan, now Maggie Williamson. And so Dr. Quinton has really set the stage already today with his talk, and I'm very thankful. And I remember when I was helping to run the Heroes of Hope program a few years ago, and he was with the recipient of this, I was just utterly inspired, and now just hearing your talk today was a whole nother thing, so thank you. You know, so thank you very much for joining us up here today, Dr. Quinton. And since we've already heard from Paul, I wanted to give the other heroes an opportunity to speak and to tell us what they've been up to since they were the Heroes of Hope recipients. And so the first person I'd like to call up here to say a few words is our Hero of Hope, Dan Lagasse.
Since I became a Hero of Hope, I continued to travel. I forget whether it was before or after, but I've been to about 40 countries. I was hospitalized in 8 of them. I learned a lot about hospitals all over the third world. But I also had a love for old cars, and so with my wife's permission, I bought a 36 Ford and tore it all apart. Learned how to do body work and bend metal, and it wasn't my line of work. In fact, I was a pastor. But I totally restored this 36 Ford since I was nominated as a Hero of Hope. If it didn't break down last week, I would have driven it up here tonight. But anyway, it looks nice as long as you don't start it. My wife and I celebrated 20 years of marriage, and so we went to Cabo San Lucas and spent a week down there. And we also took a cruise in the Mediterranean, which was a dream of mine. So I'm grateful for that award, and it's great to live an active life. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. Sure. And I'd like to introduce our Hero of Hope, Michelle Compton, invite her to say a few words.
Well, it's been a long time since I became a Hero of Hope, so there's a lot of water under that bridge. And I haven't traveled to all 40 countries like Dan, but I've done my share, and I continue to travel cross country. So I've been to a lot of different places since 2004. And I continue to work with Breathing Room, so I'm still doing all of that. And as Darlene said earlier, we're really excited to have all the images compiled into a book and have that published. And then just recently, we moved from the peninsula and bought a house up north of Petaluma and have been able to do that and are living, our goal is to live off the grid. We haven't completely succeeded in that, but we're going that way. So that's what I've been up to.
Thank you, Michelle. And now I'd like to introduce Carrie Sheehan, Maggie Williamson's mom, and invite her to say a few words.
Thank you very much. I'm so sad that Maggie's not here with us or with me tonight. This is the only second time that she has not been with me. The first year I came alone from Chicago, and every year since then she's been with me and has attended the CFRI retreat, which she just holds so dear to her heart. Maggie is doing well. The only reason she is not here is due to pan-resistance, and that's only hopefully for this year. Maggie met the most wonderful man 3 years ago. He is a wonderful British boy, and they happily got married last October 1st in San Francisco at Grace Cathedral. And they are currently living in San Francisco, which I'm thrilled for them. Breaks my heart that I don't see her very often. But I spent last night with her and her husband, Tom, and I cannot tell you what it means to be a parent and know that your child is so happy. And she truly is. And in 2 hours, my son, non-CF, Stephen, turns 21 years old, and I think he's really happy too. So I cannot tell you how much it means for Maggie to be a hero of hope as a parent, and how much CFRI has meant to our family. I just want to thank you all very much.
So please, let's first toast to these wonderful heroes of hope. Here's your glass. And I hope that some of you will be willing to tell us a little bit about who are the heroes in your lives, who are your inspiration. Just across the hall, we're going to have a video camera, and we would love to just record who's inspirational to you, whether it's family or friends or someone from CF Center. We would love to record that. And also, if you want to learn more about nominating a hero to the Heroes of Hope program, then we can tell you more about that just across the hall. Or certainly, again, just at heroesofhope.com, you can fill out very quickly and easily the online nomination form and nominate someone that's special and inspirational to you. So thank you again to all of you for joining us today. Thank you again to CFRI, to Carol and David for all the hard work that this organization puts in all year round, and for this milestone conference and giving back to the Heroes of Hope program. And of course, we'd like to thank and recognize our heroes one more time. And to these incredible heroes, past, present, future, thank you very much. Thanks for having me, and enjoy your dessert.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Genentech. Thank you, Heroes of Hope. We have, as you're finishing your dessert, we have maybe just 1 minute left to go here of our program, and then we're going to let you go. This concludes the evening program. We hope you've been both informed and inspired. Please pull out those pink